Hello, everyone. You are welcome to this session. So in this session, I'm going to show you how to train an AI model using Teachable Machine on Google. So you come to Google and you type Teachable Machine. Now, when you type, it's usually the first, after the search, it's usually the first result that comes up, right? And you click on it. Now, what Teachable Machine mainly is used for is for training vision-based models, right? So you can see Teachable Machine train a computer to recognize your own images, sounds, and poses, right? So we're going to try using images, sounds, and poses and see how it behaves on Teachable Machine. So when you get here, you click on Get Started. Now you can choose whether it's going to be an image project, an audio project, or a pose project. After which you can also open an existing project from Drive or open it from a file, right? If you have it saved on Google Drive or so on. So we are going to use an image project. So you can go for a standard image model if you just want to build something to use on your computer, or an embedded image model if you want to deploy it to microcontrollers for robotics and embedded systems. But we're going to go with the standard image model. Now, the idea is to upload image samples for the various classes that you are looking at. Classes are the classifications of how you want to group the images. If you want to build a model that can recognize apples and oranges, then your first class will be apples and the second class will be oranges. So things like that. You can either upload the images if you have them on your computer for each class, or you take it with a webcam. So, but in this case, we don't have them, so we are going to use a webcam. So I'm going to train a model that can detect if I am happy or if I am sad, right? So my first class is going to be happy, and my second class is going to be sad. So I'm going to add the image samples using a webcam. So I have the webcam here. I'm going to smile, and I'm going to hold to record. So we have about 100 image samples for this, which is fine. I'm going to do the same thing for sad. Okay, so I have about 102 for happy and 102 for sad, 103. So the next thing is to click on train model. Now, when the model finishes training, you can now evaluate and preview the model and see whether it can detect if you're happy or not, or if you're sad. So you can see that it's going through about 50 epochs. And when you click on advanced, you can see different selections like the epochs, the batch size, the learning rate. So you can adjust these before training to see how it behaves. But now you can see that the model has been deployed. So when I smile, it detects it as happy. When I frown, it detects it as sad. So that's for training the image models. So I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to try the pose project now. Now, for the pose project, it's similar to the image, but it looks for gestures. It tries and recognizes gestures. So I am going to use two gestures. I'm going to try the waving gesture and the OK or thumbs up gesture. So I'm going to say wave, and I'm going to say OK. Now for the wave, I am going to wave to the camera while I hold to record. So while the camera is loading, okay, it's done loading. So I'm going to wave to the camera while I am recording the pose samples. Let's see if I can get to about 100 pose samples. That should be enough for the training. And we are almost there. Yeah, we're at 101. And I'm going to do the same for the OK gesture, just a thumbs up gesture, right? So I'm just going to do a thumbs up gesture and I'm going to record about 100. I'm just going to move my hand around to make the model a bit, to have a bit of variety to the model so that it just wouldn't be my hand stationed in one position. Okay, so similar process after recording, you train the model, and when you train the model, you try and see if it can recognize the poses. This takes a bit of time because it's pose information, not just images, so it's actually looking at gestures and movements as well, and it has given us a prompt, do not switch tabs, do not leave the tab to train the model. So we're going to wait for it to finish training. It's going through 50 epochs or iterations, and we're at 16. So it's going to take a bit of time. But the idea is by the time it finishes training, whether we wave or we give the thumbs up, the OK gesture, the model should be able to recognize the gesture that we are giving it. And the idea behind this is you can deploy this model to recognize the way people behave, their gesture, their gait. You can also use the image model to, identify different varieties of images. You can use it for object detection and many more things. So there are a wide range of applications, and you would see that after the preview, you can even export the model so that you can use it in other applications. And you don't always have to use the webcam. You can also use existing images that you have. So currently it has finished training. I'm going to try waving, and we can see that it's detecting the wave, and I'm going to try the thumbs up and it's detecting OK. So that is